Help support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps your bank information private when shopping online. Get $5 right now to try the service at plughitzlive.com/privacy. Hello Internet, I'm Scott with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network. We are here at CES 2019 at the Wireless Power Consortium booth. I've got kitchen stuff in front of me on a counter. We'll find out about that in just a second. But first, go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
Hello, I'm Menno Treffers with the Wireless Power Consortium. And I've been working with the Wireless Power Consortium from the start.
Okay. Very nice. And I have talked about the cableless kitchen here before, and it's something I'm very excited about. It sure looks like we're at a good place.
We're getting there.
Awesome.
Yes.
So what have we got going on here?
Yeah. So what we're doing is we're taking away the wire from the appliances.
Okay.
So you have kitchen appliances, pans, anything, and we'll remove the power connector and just make it so that you can put it on the countertop and it will start working. You can turn it up, turn it off, and yeah, you can move it around a little bit. But if you take it off, power is gone.
Okay.
There's a power source under the table, so you can use a normal countertop, wood, any material. It doesn't get hot. And if you want to use a classic old pan that you still have and don't want to buy appliances, new appliances for everything, you just take this device, put it on, and this turns the wireless power solution into a classic induction cook stove. So you turn it on, you can put it on, and then start cooking. Oh, first turn it on, turn it up to 9, that will go faster. And then this will get hot quickly, just as if it's a normal induction cook stove.
Okay.
So the standard is now ready. The specification is, it's almost ready. We expect to finish it this year.
Okay.
And then hopefully we'll quickly see that also in products.
Okay. So, all right. So the last time I talked about this was probably 5 years ago, and we saw a pan that went on the table by itself, and obviously that was very specialized pan hardware. Yeah. But this device allows you to not have to have the specialized pans.
Yes. Yeah. So it's you'd see it. This device is the kind of transition, the bridge between all the new devices and still using the pans you're familiar with. Okay. And in the meantime, so you'll be using these pans. But if you can also see this together, this thing combined as a smart device.
Okay. Yeah.
So with that, this stays cool, and that can get hot.
Okay.
And you can have the controls in the handle of the pan.
Right.
And it's an easy way to get to smart devices because you not only have heat, you have power.
Right.
And you can power all kinds of electronics and make it into something that is a smart kitchen, no wires, clean. Small work surface. You're ready with it. You just put it in the cupboard or in the dishwasher, and this stays as a clean work surface. Right.
So this is great, especially for like smaller kitchens with a small amount of surface where you don't have to sacrifice a significant portion of it to a stovetop and stuff like that. This allows like a temporary transitional stovetop until you get a pan that is itself built for the standard.
Yeah. Okay. And maybe if you really love these classic pans, just to continue use it and you just put it away.
Right.
When you're working with the vegetables and the meat.
I have no idea why this idea, in all the years I've been thinking about this, I have no idea why this has never occurred to me.
It's it's also tough to do.
I bet.
Yeah. But now we know how to do it, and that will make the transition a lot easier.
Yeah. So I imagine this works similar to the Qi standard that most of the world is familiar with now, just on a grander scale.
Yeah, it's using larger coils, more power. So Qi goes up to 15 watt. This goes to 2,200 watt. So bigger coils.
That's just a little different.
Yeah, and so there's other challenges.
Sure. And how hard is this? Is this as easy to build into a countertop as Qi was for me to build into my desktop?
Yeah, it's. I think it's about as hard as getting an induction cook stove installed.
Okay.
And in this case, it maybe even be a little bit easier because it's just under the table and goes through the table.
Sure.
We use the standard coils. So in the transmitter underneath, you have the standard coils that are already used in induction cooking. Same frequency.
Okay.
So that makes it also easier for the manufacturers of those things to make the transition.
Okay.
They don't have to start using new technology and new components. Trusted components, a little bit of extra to make the wireless power work, and that's it.
That's cool. Now, obviously, this technology wouldn't have to be just in like a counter. Theoretically, you could put it on under a serving surface as well to keep things warm. You could. It doesn't matter necessarily where you put it.
Yeah, you can use it in a restaurant if you want to cook at the table.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Hot pot in China.
Yeah.
That's already done today with induction cooking on the table, and this is much nicer.
Right. Because you
Right.
and you have the aesthetic of the clear surface, which especially in the East is important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So this is really it will make a difference.
Yeah. All right. So the standard is almost ready.
Yeah.
It should be finalized sometime this year.
Yeah.
What's the time frame we're hoping to see some of the partners bring products to market?
That's a tough question.
Right.
Because the companies never share their product plans with us. So the manufacturers compete with each other.
Right.
So they cooperate to make sure that products work together and that you don't have different standards for different brands. And then they make products. But they don't tell each other when they're going to launch and what exactly. So
Fair enough.
we know when the standard will be done.
Okay.
And then it's really up to them to make this and then announce it. And they usually announce it when they're done and ready and not before then.
So I know with the Qi standard, there's a certification process.
Yeah.
Is there going to be the same thing for this standard?
Yes, absolutely. Because we have to make sure it is compatible and it's safe.
Yeah.
And a lot of that testing is necessary to make sure that we don't get into unsafe products.
Fair enough. And is the process going to be similar, where it'll be tested across a whole range of products and all of that?
Yeah, we'll follow the same process because it's been very successful with Qi.
Fantastic. Well, I absolutely can't wait to see this stuff on the market. I've been ever since I saw it. Actually, I think it was here last time. I've been so excited about this, and I can't wait to see it in the market. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
For continuing CES 2019 coverage, stay tuned to plughitzlive.com/CES.